Action.
Our names and what?
Your occupation.
Oh, I'm Mr. Neubauer, and I'm a teacher.
What do you teach?
Music.
I'm Mrs. Thompson, and I'm a choir director.
I'm not participating.
Okay. All right, back to action. All right. Do you feel that the Mundelein show choir gets disrespected? Yes or no?
In what way?
Well, this is just a yes or no question.
I would say,
Honest, remember? I told you have to be honest.
to some degree, maybe.
At Milton? I think that the...
No, not at Milton, just in general, like our show choir. Do you think it gets disrespected?
I'm not aware of it getting... Like at the school?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no. Because this is like the only area of the school that I'm ever in, so I don't have a very good perspective of it, I guess.
Okay, and
I don't know anybody else.
who, Mr. Neubauer, who...
That's our three friends.
Mr. Neubauer. Mr. Neubauer, focus, please. Who do you think disrespects the group, or who do you think disrespects the show choir? Since you said that you.
Oh, I would just say that sometimes people that don't understand what we do think that it's not difficult, and that.
Well, who is that? Like the teachers, the administration, or the same thing, or like the students? What do you think, or a bit of all of them?
I think most people who have never been in a musical group don't realize the amount of work that it takes.
Yes.
So they think that it's easy because by the time they see us, it looks easy.
Do you agree?
I would agree.
What about you, Sarma?
She's not participating.
I understand. Okay. Okay. Are you aware that the students in our school? Wait, hold on. Are you aware that the students that are in the show choir are disrespected?
Yeah, I'm sure that there's some people who give people hard times because they're jealous.
Yes.
Okay, and why do they disrespect them? And where do you think the ideas of the disrespect come from?
Bigotry and jealousy.
Okay.
And lack of knowledge. It's not understanding how hard it is that what you guys are doing.
All right. So you think that the ideas that they like get the disrespect? Why? But like, how did they even hear about show choir, and why can they just judge it? Do you think that they've seen the show and they haven't liked it?
Not always. I
It's
think
just a
sometimes they have,
stereotype?
like a preset idea of the kids that are in the group,
Mm-hmm.
and that maybe they think that the kids are a certain way or that they behave a certain way, and then they decide that they don't like those kids or
Yeah.
whatever.
Okay. And do you think that the show choir gets enough recognition?
Well,
Honesty, remember?
I have an answer if you want.
sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay.
I think that for from the people outside of music and theater and fine arts, probably not.
Okay. So, how come nobody criticizes like the basketball team or the football team or anything in that
I
field?
think they do get criticized.
People make fun of the football team because they haven't won very many games recently.
Okay.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
All right, but why do you think they're so popular, and how come like they have more audience and attendance? And
I think that's probably up for debate because as far as basketball is concerned, I think that we probably get just as big crowds as the basketball team.
yeah. Okay. And as the directors, do you feel like you're kind of outcasts
From who?
from like the other teachers here? Like, do you feel?
No, I prefer it.
Oh, but do you? Like, do you feel like do they other teachers kind of?
Most people are very friendly. There's probably a few that think that we're full of baloney.
Right. I agree. They've all been very nice, and I think actually a lot of them respect what we're doing. And,
Yeah.
And know more about it. Some are not, but some are good.
Okay. And do you feel that you get the same respect, like you yourselves, that the members of the show choir receive? And if so, who do you get it from? And what kind of disrespect do you get?
Disrespect?
Yes. Or respect, yeah. Like, do you think you're treated the same way that the students are treated in the show choir?
No, because most of the people, when you become an adult, if we're talking about adult to adult, adults, even if they don't necessarily appreciate what you do, good percentage of them are just going to keep their mouth shut. Whereas kids are rude to each other.
Same
Yeah, and
answer?
most of the kids don't The other students don't have a clue who I am, so they just pass by.
You're a student.
Oh gosh, this is so much fun. Okay, do you think that the teachers at Mundelein disrespect the group itself?
I've heard a few kids say that they have been disrespected by their teachers.
Okay.
I've heard a couple people say that. You know, since I never heard it firsthand, it's hard for me to exactly
And sometimes
know
they're
where
not
it came from.
totally flexible.
What do you mean?
Like if a, well, I don't know. I think that sometimes some of the other teachers, because they don't understand what we're doing or the amount of time required, then they're maybe not as flexible if we
Yeah.
communicate
Well, I
things,
think there's also a perception that we're out of classes all the time when you know that you only miss 2 days a year for show choir.
Yeah. And do you guys have any other points that you'd want to get across, or like any comments or anything that you'd like to see that involves the show choir? Like, would you like to see more recognition in the school about it? Like, if we do something really good, like win a competition, at least announce it. I mean, I know.
Well, they will announce it. Didn't they announce? I turned in the stuff. Did they announce it? I didn't hear whether they announced it.
I wasn't
or not.
listening. I don't listen to those
See,
things.
that's the problem. If you're not listening, I mean, it's not just you, but if you're not listening,
Yeah.
it could have happened. And I always turn them in, and I'm not here often at the beginning of the second hour, so I don't know if they got not mentioned or not. Hi, Lisa. Lisa Stone's here.
Okay. Well, do you have any like things that you'd want to happen? Like with the show choir, do you want to see any like improvements with the people and the
Maybe for
disrespect?
more kids have an understanding, maybe greater appreciation of what we do.
I think this spring it'd be nice if the girls in show choir were to each recruit one able-bodied man to audition.
Oh.
And the boys can bring
Okay.
their friends.
That doesn't have to do with respect and recognition.
I think the more people that are in it, the less chance people will be not understanding it.
That's true. Good point.
I want to see this in black and white. Are you gonna put it on YouTube's?
YouTube. Oh, Sarma got that funny.
How did you get your camera to have those sequins on it?
The
It comes that
rainbows?
way.
I did not.
Walgreens. No, I got it at Walgreens.
You buy like little gems.
Yeah.
You
Well,
should cover it like complete.
thank you guys for. Oh, you want to get the spotlight, don't you? What a
So what do
kidder.
you think? YouTube?
Maybe YouTube. I don't know if it goes that far. Okay. Well, thank you guys.
Bye.